When I first read the script for Tsunami and got together with Rob Gillies and looked at the designs, the drawings, my heart actually sank. I went, oh my God, he has me in a shoebox, and it has 5 sides. It had a roof and a floor and 3 walls and 1 open side to shoot in. No windows, no practical lights, because when the ship's overturned all the lights go out. And I thought, man, I am screwed here. What am I going to do?
I was walking around with that script for quite a while, and it was sort of there, and they were always threatening that we're going to make this show. And I used to say, this, you just can't make this show. This will be one that can't be made.
Trying to present our characters with, first of all, things that have never been dealt in a television series ever, challenges that in the world of escapist entertainment are taboo and never explored. To put our characters in that position, I think, made our series very unique and very intense and very exciting to watch.
In a lot of the stories that we developed, we had internal discussions where we would try to take the eye of the audience, and we would try to figure out what their perception is going to be of certain actions. And we knew it was never going to be crystal clear. We knew there was going to be a contingent that hated what we did, a contingent that loved what we did, and there's a very small contingent of people who would confuse this TV show with reality.
I think you're pregnant. I'd say you're in your 4th month. That's ridiculous.
The Deliverer was about deflecting what Gabrielle, what her MO was all about, which was always about controlling, Xena's temper in a way, keeping her from being the warrior princess at all times.
Well, what is a mountain but just a bunch of boulders, right? And what is a rock but a large grain of sand? And what is a large grain of sand? You see my theory here. No.
Before we started developing the 3rd season, Rob and I met and we discussed different directions we wanted to go. We knew we were going to do the China episodes, and we were looking for challenges and ways that the gods could mess with our characters.
Show yourself. I know you're there. Aries.
You want to move this so we can talk?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the look of it there.
Stories I did with Lucy, they were very active roles. I mean, that was the whole point of Xena, was that she was an action heroine, So, I mean, that was the essence of everything that she did.
Xena! Hello, Crassus. How's your backside, huh?
She was a character who sort of basically pushed aside emotion and remained quite impassive, and she would be passionate about things, but mainly, just to fuel the necessary anger that she needed.
One of the things that I had always believed in every series that I worked on was that after the 2nd season, things start to get into a rut and you begin to lose the audience. My philosophy was you have to shake them up somehow.
So what?
This one, you dirty rat!
I almost had you. I've been practicing.
Very impressive. Don't you do it again. What do you think, Gabrielle?
In Maternal Instinct, with Gabrielle having to kill her own daughter, that to me is just, that's great mythic storytelling.
Sounds like you've been pretty busy since we were here, huh?
He's learned a lot.
He's clearly had a good teacher.